Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it's time for something new. Because I can't believe Drifters is fucking dead. Oh boy. So, we're going right now into something called No Game, No Life, which was a patron request from a person. I have totally remembered their name. I'm not looking it up right now because it's the third time I tried to start this. It was recommended by Alexandre Maximov, who has been a very, very long time patron, and I've been meaning to get to this for a while. I just had to work my way down the list. So, thank you for your patience, Alexandre, and I hope you enjoy this. So this is about a bunch of shut-in neets, a bunch of hikikimoris, who think that video games, or I guess games in general, are the only thing that matters, and that without games, life is not worth living. And they get transported into a magical isekai, where everything is based off of chess? I'm gonna say the fucking synopsis of this did not make a ton of sense. It really did not. But we got two protagonists going into a world that based off of chess, I guess. Whoever writes the fucking synopses on GoGo really needs to fucking get a new job. But let's see what happens, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! I'm dead, I died, LOL! How I died! Level 4 is possible with monsters. Okay, so a bunch of people. So, I imagine they're playing a video game, right? They're playing a video game and they all got fucked up. Jeez! That must be the wonderful guild known as Einzolgone. Quick, cast your bullshit magic power that only a Japanese anime MMO would have, because it's OP as fuck. Her mana refilled immediately. Why do I feel like in Japanese-only MMOs, they're incredibly poorly balanced? Because every single, anime I see where there's an MMO, or a multiplayer game in general, there's all this broken-ass shit that would never get past QA. No, I have not heard of this urban legend. Why are they at the top? For fuck's sake. They're hackers, oh no! They did the big hacks. Big cheats. Yeah, no, that wouldn't make any fucking sense, would it? What? So she just admitted to hacking. So she just admitted to hacking then. Virgin, communication order, and a neat. Age 11. I really did not need to see her camel toe. Thank you, No Game No Life. I'm going to jail. And there's... She's playing with her feet and eating Calorie Mate. Yeah, everyone in Japan loves lollies. At least they're self-aware. How do you control a game with just a mouse? Like, I mean, I guess if they had the buttons on the side, but how are you gonna hit those buttons with your feet? The Japanese either have some really simple ass games, or they've never played video games. Also, who's paying their rent if they never go outside? They don't have friends. Having friends requires having a life. Have you ever felt you were born in the wrong world? What? Disboard? As in, is that a pun on Discord? It's chess, though. And let me guess, the little sister's a chess savant. She's gonna be the Kirito. She's the Kirito of chess. Except it super is, though. Oh no, it bamboozled her. So you're not fighting yeah, you're fighting a person. I'm going to jail! Bro. God damn, I swear to god, I swear to god, if they start ramping up sexual tension between them, I'm leaving. A winner is you! Well done, you're that good at games. This world must be a tough place to live. Gamers rise up? What do you think about your world? Is it fun? Is it easy to live in? Oh no! Wow. Wow. That's depressing. And this is where they get to the isekai that's a game. Huh? Congratulations, I just bricked all your PCs, you fucks. I think these guys may have just feel like they may have actually died from being awake for 5 hours. Or 5 hours, 5 days. They've been awake for 5 days straight. Pretty sure you can die from that, not sure. God, not real! They tip fedoras. Well, okay, but how are you gonna stop people from doing it? How are you gonna stop people from committing murder or robbery? And let me guess, most of the games are gonna be chess, right? And let me guess, you can't die in this world, because you only said 9 of the pledges. Yeah, that fall probably should have killed them. I imagine death is not real in this world. This is a fucking hallucination, right? Being awake for 5 days straight either killed them or they're hallucinating. Because this looks like a drug trip, just a little bit. Oh, look, it's the Big Durgan. Hello, Big Durgan. I mean, oh no, we fell through the worlds. We fell into the death build. Again, fucking words on the top. Ugh. Stop doing that! Why not have shit on the bottom? Okay. Now, that certainly did not look like dude. So what, are they in the realm of... So are they... Okay. So... So how do the other worlds work then? So they already won, and they took all their clothes. Fucking. So like they've been there for like 10 minutes, and they've already like robbed someone for everything they own using a game. Wow. Yeah, yeah, no, making a gambler the king. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good idea. Someone with no fucking concept of risk management. Yeah, thumbs up on that. Shiro very sleepy. You fuckers have been awake for 5 days straight. Oh, jeez. A tiny pouch of gold. So when you challenge someone to a game, does it have to be an established game, or could you make one up on the spot? These these meats are fucking crazy. What the fuck? They've been here for like 10 minutes, and already they're like, all right, let's go, motherfucker. She just cheated. She just cheated. Like, isn't there something in place to fucking stop someone cheating? Okay, but how? Okay, but how though? She was cheating. She was cheating and she lost. Just a fucking Hikikimori who probably needs some sleep. How? Explain yourself, protagonist man! Okay, but. Okay, we saw her cheating, though. We saw her cheating, but we didn't. You're a skinny little fuck with a communication disorder. You're a skinny fuck with a fucking mental disorder. How the fuck are you going to be intimidating people? She's the Rain Man. The world is full of cheaters. Man, amazing that Tet would make a world where everything is supposed to be fair and... Like, this is what everyone's supposed to be like, oh yeah, no, certainly through gambling. And it's fair, and there's even a rule against cheating. But everybody's cheating anyway. They fell 10,000 feet and none of their gaming systems broke and nothing broke. What the fuck? I'm gonna become king of the gamblers. Yeah yo, dreaming. Don't give it up. Instead, they're gonna gamble to the top. Ravioli, ravioli. Oh, okay then. Ow, my ears. Start the game. Fucking... Okay. So... So that's No Game, No Life, the first episode. I gotta admit, I'm interested. I'm intrigued, you could say. I... God. There's a bit of a weird thing here where, like, the protagonists are anti-characters almost. Like the fact that they're fucking on the spectrum, but they're not just on the spectrum, they're on the anime spectrum, which means that it's going to be incredibly unrealistic. It means that it's very difficult to really figure out where their heads are at, and also the way they think isn't going to be the way normal people think, which is weird. But it does put forth the idea of what are they going to pick in this situation? Because a normal person, a normal human being, would say this thing. A normal human being would do this. But they're not normal human beings. They're fucking weirdos. And I'm pretty sure the dude is a fucking psychopath. I don't know. Just a feeling I have. I feel like in a different world he grew up to be a fucking serial killer. Hang on, we got something else here, real quick. Also, this whole syscon thing is a little bit creepy. Please put your tits away. Can you put some clothes on first? Touching the boob. Touching the boob. Oh my Oh my fucking god, dude. Just okay. All right. All right. So what was I saying? Yeah. So like, yeah. There's a universe. There's a universe where he grew up to be a fucking serial killer. Like I am 100% sure of that. Um, like it's really weird. Like their tone, like the little girl's tone is very monotone and very like non-emotionally attached. Like it's hard to believe she's 11. But then again, the way the camera treats her also makes that very difficult to figure out too. Um seriously, there is a definite siscon undertone here going on, and it's really kind of creepy. But yeah, like yeah, stop it, ravioli, ravioli, don't lose the little lolly. But it's weird. It's cool. Like it's just different. I don't think I've seen something with protagonists that work on this kind of wavelength. In that they don't, in that they're on a different part of the spectrum, if you will. Uh, the the idea of the world is interesting, but I think they've kind of squandered the premise a little bit from the get go because the world runs entirely on gambling. And one of the rules says, hey, don't cheat, you stupid fuck. But here's the thing. It seems like everybody is cheating. Even the person everyone's saying, oh, that's the best player in the fucking world. No, she's cheating. She's just cheating in a way that even Little Miss Rain Man can't figure out. And I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a waste because instead of episodes and battles where it's like the characters displaying their skills, instead it's who can cheat harder. And I feel like it's gonna turn into, well, some of the weakest episodes of JoJo, really. Now, you know, in part 3, right? Like when Darby shows up, right? And he's an amazing card player. And like he plays games against Polnareff and Joseph and Jotaro, and each time he cheats. And part of it is figuring out how he's cheating and how to get around his cheating. And that episode was really fun when it showed up because it was one episode and it was a novel concept. And then later, once they get to Dio's mansion, they run into Darby's younger brother. And Darby's younger brother, it's the same thing. His stand is based around his stand is based around gambling, but Darby is better at video games, so he makes them gamble on video games. And it's the same thing. Figure out how he cheats and use it against him. But the thing is, when it gets to Darby the Younger, we know how the gimmick works. We know how the gimmick works. And even though he's using a different method of cheating, it's still the same gimmick. Which means that episode is, like, memes aside, because that episode did have moments that were funny, but overall that episode just kind of got really old really quickly because instead of Polnareff and Joseph getting bamboozled, it's Kakyoin that gets bamboozled because Kakyoin wasn't really, like, involved in the other Darby fight, so like he didn't have hands-on experience with the bamboozle, but everyone else did. So literally, if anyone other than Kakyoin had sat down at the fucking controller, that fight would have been done immediately. And that honestly, it feels like we've got a similar thing here. Both of our protagonists here, they've spent their entire lives getting very good at cheating. Very, very good at cheating and out-cheating people. And now we get to this new world, and instead of them being forced to fucking play a game, like, properly, and fucking get through by their skill because they can't cheat anymore, instead it's just more of, hey, you're cheating, we're cheating, neither of us know how we're cheating, I'm out-cheat you. And I feel like that's a lot less interesting, and it feels lazy, because in this sort of thing, I feel like the cheating is gonna turn out into be some sort of magic bullshit that's very loosely explained. And I don't know, I feel like that's just a little bit lazy. Just my personal opinion on that. I feel like it's a little bit of a squander. Just a teeny tiny bit of one. But that's just my opinion. It's just my opinion, let's be honest, eh? But yeah, so, overall, I like this. It's interesting to see protagonists that are... I don't want to say unlikable, but awkward, different, not human beings. But yeah, and it's interesting to see how they're going to explore the fact that they are literally two ass-bees with zero concept of human interaction thrust into a world based entirely off of video games. It's going to be interesting at the very least, and I'm hoping they don't drop the ball on it. The character design is interesting, as well as like the color usage. It's just kind of looks weird and surreal once they get in there, and I don't know, it kind of works. I just hope it doesn't get too old. I just hope it doesn't get old. Yeah, it's cool. I feel like it's a bit of a misstep focusing on the cheating aspect more so than the skill-based thing, because you can do a good gambling anime. You can. It's been done. It's just difficult. I feel like maybe they didn't want to put in the effort. I don't know. But we'll see how it turns out, shall we? I mean, let me know what you think down in the comments, whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, or you want to bring up something I omitted, because I do that sometimes, because I don't want these episodes to go too fucking long. And yeah, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends. And if you want to support the channel monetarily so you can determine how we go going forward, then you can always do that on Patreon, link down there in the description. That gets you access to special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, which you should join anyway, also linked down there in the description. And in that channel, you can recommend things to be Let's Played, live streamed, reacted to, whatever. Really anything, really. And yeah, and also we've got our patrons only movie night. December has been kind of a fustercluck, but we had it and it was fun. We watched that new Agretsuko Christmas special and that was very cool. It's the one anime this season I've got zero complaints about. That's how good Agretsuko is. Yeah. And we're going to be doing another one in January. Anyway, so as always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you, Jeffrey, Steven, Susan. I'll get someone's name, and then they'll be like, how the fuck you know? And in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I'll see you around the room.